So Ryan Dailey is the co-founder of Operation 36, and we wanted to jump off and start with Ryan today because they are making some noise. They are using some very prominent names to carry their message forth, but we wanted to make sure that that message was carried forth in this medium as well. Ryan, welcome into the program. We're delighted to have your company. I guess the best place for me to start with this whole thing is to say, who is Operation 36?
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Matt, for having us this morning. Appreciate it. Operation 36 is a program that is designed to take a player from their first round of golf, having never played before, to being able to shoot par better for 9 holes. And the way it works is folks start in level 1, which is 25 yards away from the hole. They play in 9-hole events put on by the golf professional, and they try to shoot 36 or better. If they do beat 36, every hole's a par 4, then they move on to level 2, 50 yards away, and they keep moving back in 10 levels is the total program. And once they get stuck, because everybody gets stuck at a certain yardage, they have the golf professional and their weekly classes that help them, along with the curriculum in Operation 36, which you can see on the screen that the coach uses, along with the parents in the app to connect the coach with the parents and the student. So that's pretty much Op 36 in a nutshell, and we're pretty much the welcome mat to golf. Our goal is to increase the funnel at the top. We don't want to exclude people from golf because maybe they can't hit the ball extremely far, they're not very coordinated. Anybody can start 25 yards away from the hole, have a great time, and then fall in love with the game.
All right, so Ryan, when you say that you view yourself as the welcome mat into the game, which I think is a wonderful way to do it because it has a sense of saying, come on across this threshold and join us for this lifetime passion as such. Where are you? Where is Operation 36? How extensive is it? For people that are watching us around the continent and around the world, how can they get involved?
Absolutely. So Op 36 started here in North Carolina in 2010 with one facility that we ran at. Fast forward to today, we're at over 800 locations in 15 different countries. There's close to 200,000 people playing Operation 36 around the world, and about 50% of them are junior golfers, and about 50% of them are adults. And we originally designed Op 36 to be just for juniors, but it happened that the moms tapped us on the shoulder and said, hey, will you teach us how to play the game of golf this way? And then the market evolved and told us that we need to offer this to adults as well. So folks can go on our website, op36.golf, just click Get Started. They can find a program near them. A golf professional guides them into the game so they don't have to go on their own. As a dad myself, I don't have to guide my child into the game. I can find a golf professional that will help me along with this, which we found to be very effective as we tested this throughout the last 15 years of trying to figure out how to make it work.
Operation36.golf is the website. Operation36.golf is the website. You know what's great about it, Ryan, is that we're at a point today where, for a variety of reasons, some of them political agendas and what have you, where people speak about growth of the game. You guys are actually doing that. Boots on the ground. You are literally growing the game in all these different areas. How did you envision this? How did you come up with this? And how did you get to a point where you realized that starting from 25 and in, that you break a barrier of intimidation?
Yeah, so that took us, Matt, 6 years to figure out through frustration, through pulling our hair out, through a lot of stress, because there wasn't any way to get a child onto the golf course when we started in 2010 without either doing like a huge 4-person scramble or putting 5 kids in a cart and going on the course. We just couldn't figure that out. And through trial and error, we figured out that the number, like the number on my shirt here, 36, matters a lot in the golf industry. Like that number matters. And what yardage we tried to problem solve could we put someone at where they could possibly shoot close to that number in their very first attempt at golf? Because everybody's attention span, it seems like, and you probably know better than most of us, like since COVID, attention spans have shrunk so much. So you're trying to figure out, how do you grab somebody's attention, show them a little bit of progress, and then if they see some progress, they can be motivated to want to keep doing it. And that's really what 25 yards does, Matt. It's like anybody, even if you haven't picked up a club before, there's a potential that you're going to make your first par in your first 9 holes. And we have some players, some juniors that have their first birdie ever, and they're running around the green all excited about their first birdie ever, or an eagle if they get a 2. But then when they sign that scorecard and they bring it home to show their dad, who might have been at work, and the dad sees that the kid shot 39, the dad's like, holy smokes, I've never shot 39 before. Maybe golf is for you. And then they really start to support them. So 25 yards really is a great yardage that we have found where folks can keep up with pace of play. They don't hold up the golf course, but they also shoot a score that they're proud of. And you really need that from the beginning versus when I started. I think I shot like 130 or something when I started the first 18 holes, and it wasn't a fun experience.
Ryan, I know you heard me allude to it already, that you have aligned yourself with a pretty big name in Rory McIlroy. Could you talk to us about Rory's association and why he's so supportive?
Yeah, Rory's come on board and been super supportive of the program for introducing new golfers to the game. We had a chance to meet him at the beginning of this year down in Florida for the shoot with Lauren, and Lauren Thompson has been absolutely fantastic as well. But Rory really sees the benefit to girls golf, especially because he has a young daughter that's getting into the game, and he really gravitated toward Op36 because of that. And the interesting thing, when you look at our metrics, they're starting to evolve into a very girl-centered program. Now, certainly we have boys in the program as well, but our percentages are high enough that it's like, oh my goodness, if you really want to get girls into the game, Op36 is a great way to do it. And I think that's the main reason why Rory looked at this and go, this is perfect for my daughter.
It's awesome, Ryan. I love what you guys are doing. For my part, I've always felt that the saviors of the game of golf, and this is going back to the days when the game collectively at a recreational level was struggling to attract new golfers, and that the saviors of the game will be females, juniors, women. And it's not only introducing them into the game, it's making them feel welcome into the game, and it's keeping them in the game long term. That is precisely what you guys are doing. You're doing it across the board with males and females, but the focus that you gave us is of note. Thank you for what
Perfect.
you guys are doing. It's really, really exciting. Operation36.golf. If you guys want to check it out, we have a whole show today about information just like this: how, when, where you can get your junior golfer involved. Ryan, we wish you the very, very best. Thank you for your time.